everybody. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your SLT Collective Tarot reading for Monday, August the 15th, 2022. Thank you so very much for turning up, tuning in, liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. Everything you do here helps this channel grow, and it's greatly, greatly appreciated. So this is just going to be a general 3-card reading with a little help from the Energy Oracle and the Spellcaster's Tarot. So we'll see what this day has in store for us. One card it is, and it's asking us to go within, to sit in contemplation, rest, rejuvenation, meditation, to, I just want to kind of say to just relax and take it easy, go within, rest, rejuvenate, contemplate, think of what needs to be done, what that next step is, allow the energy of the past to kind of dissolve within you and around you, and or maybe even project it out into the universe and allow it to transmute into positive, good, refreshing, rejuvenating energy for this beautiful Monday. So let's see what our tarot cards have to say in regards to all of this resting and rejuvenation and going within and meditation and such. Let us see, let us see. 4 of Pentacles, releasing and letting go. Yeah, sometimes, we get so much pent up unnecessaries that it's very difficult for us to kind of release and let go of what isn't conducive to our happiness and growth, and bring in what is conducive to our happiness and growth, our well-being, our prosperity and abundance, whatever that means to you, right? So I feel like the resting and rejuvenation, see, she's even here, she's got her eyes closed, and she's in a state of, I kind of feel like, rest, or in a state of contemplation. Should I let go? Should I hold on a little bit longer? Because sometimes it's very difficult to let go. Sometimes it's very difficult to say, okay, I understand that the energy that I'm holding on to isn't conducive to my growth or my forward movement. So I feel now is the time to let that go. And from that, I feel comes a lot of heartache. I think when letting anything go, there's always a sense of loss, regardless of what that is. So we have the Tower moment, I call it the Tower moment, and the 5 of Cups. So you remember what I said about there's always a sense of sadness when you have to let things go. The 5 of Cups is that, but what we have to understand is that on the other side of that releasing and letting go, on the other side of that sadness, on the other side of that feeling as if we've lost something, there is something to be appreciated, there's something to be acknowledged, there's something to be congratulated for. I love the Tower moment. The Tower moment puts it all into perspective. This is what needs to let go in order for you to be where you desire to be, in order for your energy to be where it needs to be, in order for you to vibrate on where you have to vibrate, in order to get closer to what your higher being, or where your higher being is. So in order to let go, we have to first release, and then there comes this moment of melancholiness or sadness, or this moment of difficulty letting go, right? But what we don't see, or maybe even what we refuse to see, is the goodness, the exhale moment, the change that comes from letting go. And that's where that rest and rejuvenation comes in. The rest and rejuvenation comes into play the moment you kind of let go, and in between that moment of you feeling sorry for yourself because you had to let this go, and the moment of coming to the realization that yes, This is what I had to do in order to be where I need to be or where I want to be. And the Tower moment kind of brings that all to perspective. Holding on isn't conducive to your happiness or growth. Keeping it all inside, or keeping it close to you, or keeping it bottled up, or keeping it, or not giving it room to breathe and grow, isn't conducive to forward movement, isn't conducive to you vibrating on a spiritual level or a physical level or an emotional level of where you desire to be. So by allowing all of that to go is a very huge moment for you. It's a very huge step in the right direction for you. And it's something, again, to be celebrated and congratulated, right? Just by saying, I can no longer move forward with the memories, with the emotional attachments that I'm holding on to. I can no longer move forward with the energy that I'm holding on to. I can no longer move forward by confining this energy and not releasing it and letting it go. The moment we acknowledge that, that is the first step. Acknowledgement is always the first step. Releasing is always the next step. Letting go is that next step. And then going within and bringing back that, transmuting that energy into love and appreciation and rejuvenation is always just an amazing next step. And then allowing those wonderful, now that you have this rejuvenation, now that you have this beautiful new energy, you allow yourself to be fertile with new ideas, to be not only fertile with new ideas, but with a new direction and a new purpose. Fertility, all about growing, all about expansion, all about moving forward, all about growth. This could be you being with child. This can be you coming up with new ideas. I'm not saying this on a professional medical level, but sometimes stress is the number one cause of why people are unable to conceive. And stress, it could be stress about money, stress about life, stress about housing, stress about this, that, or the third. And the moment we release and let go of all of that stress is sometimes usually the point where our body says, yeah, I'm right there. I'm able to do what it is that you desire me to do, and I'm in a place now where I'll be happy to do it for you. So perhaps it's that, but releasing and letting go and allowing that tower moment to bring it all into perspective. And when it's all said and done, you're sitting in a place of contemplation, of resting and rejuvenation, and allowing your body to heal itself from the inside. Holding on to stress, holding on to things causes, again, I'm not a professional, this is not medical advice, but sometimes stress does a lot to the body. It could also lead into depression and weight gain, and using external things to kind of make up for that. You know, I knew a friend who went from using food to using shopping to cope with the anxiety and the anxiety and depression and responsibilities that she was the responsibilities that were put on her because of money. And so the stress of all of that can cause us to do many different things. It's not just a physical, it's an emotional as well. So by releasing and letting go, we are then able, hopefully, to be able to handle and cope with all of that in different ways that are not so hurtful to the physical, to the emotional, to the mental, and to the spiritual self. So All right. I hope that helps, guys. Have a wonderful and beautiful Monday. And until next time, take care of you.